The coaching staff have to establish a pecking order, priority, different things. That's in the past. Away we go. Mika Zibanejad back in the lineup.
Canucks coming off a 2-1 win over the Devils in New Jersey on Sunday. Braden Schneider back to play the puck, paired with Vlad Gavrikov. Garland controls for Vancouver. Garland looks to bank it in off Jonathan Quick. And now the Rangers move it deep into the Canucks zone. Through the crease off the stick of Zibanejad as we check out the starting lineups presented by Ram. Here is Schneider with a shot, stopped and then gathered in by Demko. Cross ice, Robertson, 3 points the last 2 games. Centering pass, Nylander got a stick on it. Noah Lava with it for the Rangers. Now Connor Sherry back out for a shot by Morrow, and that did not get through. Scott Morrow replacing Urho Vakanainen in the Rangers lineup tonight as Besser moves it into the Rangers zone. One of the officials got in the way, allowing Evander Kane to score.
Boy, I'll tell you, a lot of things have gone wrong here for the Rangers at home, and this is just another one in the chapter. He's turned the puck over in the offensive zone. Comes down low, right, as that's deep enough, though. You're in pretty good shape. This is just coincidence. I mean, what are you going to do?
Well, that was the linesman Devin Berg who set a pick, and Kane gives Vancouver a 1-0 lead.
You're in position, really. The puck gets turned over deep enough, but you have numbers coming back. And
out to the point, Borgen. Now Lafreniere once again up top. Lafreniere shoots, saved by Demko. Zibanejad, next man on the puck. Panarin keeps it alive into the slot for Trocheck. Now JT Miller. Miller, the former Canuck. Give and go with Cooley, and the save by Demko. Back out for Panarin, cross ice into the slot, Trocheck, stopped by Demko. Soucy gathers it in, 6.5 to go, first period. Here's Carrick, in on goal, stopped by Demko. Here's Kampf into the Ranger zone. Now Höglander moves it and shoots, stopped by Quick. Zibanejad picks up the loose puck. Here's Panarin. Rangers' second power play. Panarin looks. The return for Miller and the save by Demko. Puck knocked down by Trocheck. Puck knocked out of the air by Miller. Down to 40 seconds on the power play. Trocheck for Zibanejad. Save Demko. Cooley looking for it. Miller has it off the side of the cage. 5 forwards once again for the Rangers. Their third power play of this first period. They scored 2 power play goals against Montreal on Saturday. Here's Panarin for Miller. Miller, Trocheck, shoots, saved by Demko. Miller steps up to keep it alive. Battling with Sherwood. Here's Panarin. Panarin shoots, saved Demko. Picked off. And the Canucks back into the Ranger zone. It's William towards the net. Looking for the stick of DeBrusk. Off the stick of Kane. Now Connor Sherry with Lava and Radish. Sherry moves it and shoots. Saved by Demko. The puck is up into the netting. How about video? I know Roger Nielsen was one of the first coaches to use video as the Canucks take a 2-0 lead. The shot by Ogren. Quick got a piece of it, and then it rolled over the goal line.
Well, just pretty straightforward here as Ogren picks up the puck just inside the blue line. Pinching down is Gavrikov. I think it's caught, right? Just a little deep, not enough support. In the meantime, Jonathan Quick may want this one back, right? Just goes up, rolls up just on the inside of his left leg and finds the inside of the post. So an aggressive pinch without coverage. That creates the odd man rush.
Bouncing puck, it was taken away. And the Canucks clear. Morrow hustling back as Sherwood moves in, stopped by Quick, and then a spectacular save on the rebound attempt.
The the game is going to be Jonathan Quick. The first one's a good one. The second one is a spectacular save.
Wow.
With the glove.
Up for JT Miller. Now Trocheck. Trocheck, the return, Miller walks in, shoots, stopped by Demko. Out in front. Puck knocked out of the crease. Presented by Lexus, official luxury vehicle of the Rangers.
JT Miller dances through, forces Demko, gets...
The Rangers move it back across. It's Panarin. Artemi Panarin in with a shot, stopped by Demko. Garland moves it into the Ranger zone. Schneider on it there. Under 8 to play, second period. Rangers have seized the momentum. Here is Lava in with a shot, kicked out by Thatcher Demko. Boyum has been out of the ice, Dave, for over 3 minutes.
Oh boy.
Average shift length 40 to 45 seconds. Now here's Lava, picked off by Myers. Lava with it again. Sherry cannot control. This is Ogren. Robertson falls down. Ogren moves in, and he's stopped by Quick. Boyum finally off to the Vancouver bench. Here's Sasson for the Canucks. Back out to the point. Shot by Elias Pettersson, blocked by Lava.
Demko keeps it out. Holmgren comes in. Robertson loses a wheel.
Now JT Miller into the Vancouver zone. Gavrikov finds Panarin. Walks in front, backhand shot. Demko got a piece of it.
Off the backhand comes Artemi Panarin, staying in position.
Zibanejad tied up by Myers. Lafreniere with the puck. Out in front, Panarin from point blank range. Stopped by Demko.
He looks at it. Oh boy. Panarin had to look the puck into his stick.
Hronek up top. Now Kane, who scored the first Canucks goal. Just over a minute to go in the period. Kane back out for Hronek. Saved by Quick. He covers. Canucks playing the second of 5 on the road. Here's Borgen. Now Soucy comes over. Sherwood for Vancouver shoots it off the side of the cage. Comes to Kane. And then Sherwood with another chance. Bouncing puck. Sherwood has it. Through the crease just wide. Now Lava and Sherwood. Puck kept alive by Kane. Out to the point. Hronek. He shoots one. Quick the stop. And then O'Connor waiting in the crease.
Keeps it at 2-0 early in the third. Puck gets waffled in off of Hronek, and then down it goes to the ground, and O'Connor tries to beat.
Zibanejad hit the ice. Too slow to get up. Puck comes to Schneider, a shot. And it deflects out of play. And now the Canucks reset. Here's Garland. Moving to his right. Cuts behind the net. Defended by Soucy. Swings it out in front. 14 and a half remaining. Gavrikov for Cooley. Here is Trocheck. Unable to get that one past Hronek. Cooley in with a hit on Marcus Pettersson. Puck comes back around to Scott Morrow. Shot deflected by Miller and gloved by Demko. JT Miller facing the Canucks for the 3rd time since the trade to the Rangers last January. Trocheck turned aside, right pad stop made by Demko. There's Camp into the Ranger zone. Puck sent on goal. And then Quick knocks it over to Soucy. Zibanejad hustles, picks up the puck. Out to the point for a shot by Robertson. With Lafreniere setting the screen, and that's gloved by Demko. Here's Lafreniere. Wrists the puck hard around. Panarin sends towards the crease, and it's covered by Demko. Here's Miller. Back out to the point. Panarin with it. Panarin shoots through a screen, and the save by Demko with Cooley setting up in front. And Panarin controls. 3:25 remaining. And 35 seconds on the Vancouver penalty. Here's Panarin down low in front. Lafreniere couldn't get it through. Held in by the Rangers. Miller with it. Cross ice. Panarin saved by Demko. Garland works the puck to the corner. And now he lifts it down ice into the empty net.
Well, that, pulling the goalie so early on a penalty, that's the risk you run, right? Rangers do just about everything they can to score. Another lower pad save. Garland just picks it up and wings it. down the ice. And on their 13th shot.
Camp with the puck. Rossi chasing after it. Slides it across for Besser. Stopped by Quick. Morrow tied up. Bouncing puck knocked down by Lamba. Down to 2.5 remaining. Rangers trail 3-0. Canucks with a goal in each period. Rangers 4-1 defeat last night here at the Garden at the hands of the Ducks. Now a steal by Sherwood. Sherwood back out for Kane, and the save by Quick, and he covers. Garland here in the third. Under 2 minutes remaining as Panarin walks in. Quick to the bench. Extra skater once again for the Rangers. Here's Zibanejad, cross ice. Miller with the puck, back out. Zibanejad shoots wide. Vancouver held to 17 shots, but they will defeat the Rangers by the score of 3-0.